Hello, DeMarcus. This is another exciting episode of Black Geek Energy. How are you doing this week?
I'm doing, brother. Ups and downs. It's
Ups
been a
and
rough time in my
downs.
life. Yeah, ups and downs. It's been a rough time in my life, but I'm making it through.
Anything you need to talk about?
No, not for real. Just like family stuff.
Oh, okay. Um, and how's your? Oh, excuse me. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
start off this week the same way we start off every week of Black Geek Energy. How's your
Mm-hmm.
previous
Mm-hmm.
week been?
My previous week, I was in Nashville for most of the week, or like Springfield.
Nashville.
Yeah. I got back Thursday night.
So you went from Atlanta to Nashville to Cali?
I went from Atlanta to New Orleans to Nashville to Cali.
Okay.
Yeah. And since I've been back, just like trying to catch up on stuff. I had challenged a parking ticket before I left. Um, and then when I got back, my tag is expired, so I need to renew my registration. So just like a lot of stuff I need to catch up on. It's
You
just
didn't
been,
notice your tag was expired?
I mean, I knew it was expiring. But I had like before I left, I had like another like couple of weeks before I needed to like renew it. But I was gone for like 3 or 4 weeks.
You were gone for two. Well, you did all this other going all the way around the country, so you may have been gone for three or four. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. What you do in New Orleans? What did you eat?
I went to see Cat.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we love
Uh,
cat over here.
I know you do. What did I eat? What did we eat? I didn't eat nothing like special, nothing like specific.
You didn't go to Cafe Du Monde?
No, I haven't been to Cafe Du Monde since like maybe like the first or second time I went. Maybe like the first 2 times I went to New Orleans, I went to Cafe Du Monde, but after that, I don't go no more. It's like a touristy. It's more of a touristy thing, and I've done the touristy stuff.
So so you haven't seen like a voodoo priestess and got your
Mm.
tarot card read or nothing like that?
I'm not really into that all that kind of stuff. I had my tarot cards read. Cat used to my tarot like years ago, but yeah, more. That's more for like fun. I'm not really into getting my tarots read and stuff like that.
By a professional,
I don't
a
take it seriously.
professional
She is a professional.
voodoo person.
Oh, I don't know about the voodoo.
So how was Nashville?
It was good. You know, wasn't there for, it was unexpected. It was didn't expect to have to go there, but it was chill. I was mostly like working while I was there because I had took a week off to be with my family, and then the next couple of weeks I was like working from home or whatever. So yeah, so just like a lot of work, and it was stressful getting back to work too, just because like this is our busiest one of our busiest seasons because there's a big education tech conference that my company participates in every year, and it's in April. So like usually like after the holidays when we get back in January, there's like a lot of stuff we will like do and change and implement and release before this conference so that and I don't know so that folks can see it. Um, so yeah, I had been for a few weeks. Uh, got to work and we need all this stuff today. Well, it's not going to be done
Mm,
today. So
mm, right. Um, so you just had a week doing work, nothing really eventful happened.
yeah, nothing really exciting. Like I got drunk one night, which was
Drama.
drunk. Got
Oh,
drunk.
okay.
That's what
In,
it was.
in your house or at a club or?
I just come back. It was pretty dope. Small spot, but a little spot.
You said at a club or because you're breaking up a little bit.
a tequila forward bar.
Mm. Mm.
Like most of the drinks are tequila drinks.
Um,
They have some like Cajun waffle fries, and them shit was like taste like
well, hopefully you'll get back in the mood because you seem kind of down today.
I mean, Jerry, what's going on? So
Huh? What you say?
I said, you know what's going on in my life. So
We'll talk about it on the Patreon.
sure.
Um, in my life, um, and tell me if I start breaking up so that you can understand me.
Mhm.
But in my life, I just want to make one thing perfectly clear to everybody. Not you, because I think that you know. Well, we haven't specifically talked about it. I want to make everybody else out there understand that. Why am I echoing? I hear myself.
I don't hear an
Okay.
echo.
Okay, never mind. I want to make everybody perfectly clear that this podcast is about anime, it's about TV, movies, comics, tabletop RPGs, video games that we're going to talk about today. But um, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. So if I want to talk about how this country is going to Hades in a handbasket, I will. And if I want to talk about things that are dealing with y'all's president, I will. And I just want to make it perfectly clear that Jardo will not be compromising with anyone. Jardo is not a compromiser.
Mm.
Jardo has never compromised. And
I went to that.
Jardo is not someone who is going to conform to a racist, misogynist, xenophobic, or homophobic opinion. I've never been that person. You
10%.
know, and in history, history will show you that Martin Luther King tried to compromise and they killed him. Frank Hampton tried to compromise and they killed him in front of his wife and daughter.
Frank
So,
Hampton or Fred Hampton?
oh, Fred Hampton, sorry. Fred Hampton tried to compromise and they killed him in front of his wife and daughter in his home. I am
Mm.
not going to compromise with anything. This whole Trump stuff and Paramount buying WB and all of this right wing stuff in the world. I'm gonna talk about it if I want to talk about it. I am.
Okay.
So
What happened, Jerry? Because I feel like I missed a catalyst here.
no, nothing happened. One of my friends was just
Mm.
on Facebook and he was like, we should talk to the racists. We should talk to the homophobes just so that we could get stuff passed. No, anything that we get passed with a racist isn't good for us. I don't care if they're giving
Mm.
us the 40 acres and a mule that they promised us 100 years ago.
Mm.
Anything that we compromise with a racist, a xenophobe, a misogynist, or a homophobe isn't good for us.
Mm.
The best thing to happen for us is for those people just die.
Mm.
So no, no
That's true.
compromise will be made over here on my part. No compromise is made on my part. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear to everybody listening. Okay.
Who
Um,
did it? I feel like
which
if you've been listening to Black Geek Energy for the past 4 years, you know
if you know
Jared.
me,
It's extreme.
it's not extreme. It's not extreme to say don't be racist. It's not extreme to say why are you homophobic. I call you homophobic every time, so it's not extreme at all.
I feel like you
I think
proved
that
it in
calling
this
people
point.
are I think that calling people out for their biases that get people hurt or killed is not extreme, it's normal. And if
Mm.
anybody doesn't think that, then that needs to be normalized. And for
Mm.
y'all who do not think that, then y'all aren't normal. Y'all are
Mm-hmm.
radicalized. So yeah, um, I just wanted to make that perfectly clear.
Okay, I believe you.
Um,
Yeah.
what else did I do this week? Well, I went to see Undertone. It's the new A24 movies about, guess what? Podcasters. And they are podcasting at 3 o'clock in the morning. And their podcast is about one is a
Oh,
skeptic.
you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Sorry, am I better now?
Say something else.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Better, better, better,
Okay.
better.
So their podcast is about one is a skeptic, one is a believer. And they're talking about paranormal things. In this one episode, uh, they get an email with some attachments of some sound files, and it just starts off from there. Um, I would have been more into it because the sound quality was amazing if there wasn't somebody sleeping in the theater. If you are going to see a movie opening on a Thursday, opening pre-opening night at
Mm.
6:30, take your butt home and get some rest first. If you don't have it in you, don't do it. I
Wait,
got
somebody fell asleep in the movie?
yes, and they were snoring.
Were they snoring loud?
Yes. I got two white girls over here shrieking at everything, and I got one person because I'm all the way at the top. One person, a couple of rows, like I'm in G,
Mm-hmm.
this person's in C. A couple of rows below me snoring, and
Mm.
it's only like 6, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Why are you so tired?
Because
Why?
he worked a 12-hour shift and then wanted to come see a movie.
Well, you don't need to see a movie opening night. That's for the diehards. You need to see a movie the weekend. If you're gonna sleep the whole time.
I don't fell asleep
So,
in plenty of movies. Like that's I don't think I snore, but
well, this person was snoring.
mm.
He was snoring, and it just took me out of the whole movie. I think I would have been more into the movie if he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
snoring, but now I got to see the whole thing again. I have to see the
Mm.
full thing
And
again.
what was it called again?
It's called Undertone. It's
Okay,
by
Undertone.
A24 about two podcasters like us. We
Mm-hmm.
should do a at Halloween, we should maybe do a podcast at 3 o'clock in the morning to see if we can summon any demons.
Nah, you got that. I'm good.
Well, we should just do one to talk about some scary stuff.
We always do.
Okay. Well, another thing I did was I got this.
A new phone?
Yes, it is
Okay.
the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, and it is equipped with a S26 pen. It has the privacy screen. I think I can show
Mm-hmm.
it to you. Maybe I can show it to you. Okay.
Like
The
when you turn it to somebody try to look at your joint from the side, it goes private.
Yes, but it is ingrained in the software. Well,
Mm-hmm.
in the things. So, like, look, the privacy screen is on right now. When I turn it to the
Mm-hmm.
side,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's private, all right.
yep, that is private. And then because it is now it's off, so you can see the difference. And because it is ingrained in the actual screen and not like a little film, uh, I could do it for like certain. If I get a notification, then it'll
Mm-hmm.
just privatize that notification so that you
Mm-hmm.
aren't like looking on my shoulder, or like when I'm entering
Mm-hmm.
passwords, it'll prioritize that part of the screen. It's really, really cool. I've been
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot of things, and it's really cool. The
Just, just
Samsung's
playing with your new phone.
yeah, the thing with my new phone, but like a lot of things I don't have to do because a lot of things on my phone are already ingrained with who I am as a person from being a Samsung user since the S3, and now I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
S23 or S26
Damn,
because of
that's 20 years
Samsung
of Samsung, ain't it?
23.
Well, you
Be-
said S3. You started with the S3.
Yeah.
And so I imagine they come out with a new phone every year. And if you're on the 23 now,
Yeah.
yeah, 20 years.
I don't get that math.
23 minus 3.
Oh, oh, well, you're right. Look, I'm not a mathematician, but
Apparently, you're not a grade school mather either.
but I forgot what I was gonna say. Too much math in my head. But yeah, this phone is a great phone, and like with the Samsung Smart Switch, like all I have to
Mm-hmm.
do is run that application, and it puts all my settings, all my files, my home page, my password, so I don't have to enter in each password and forget them and
Mm-hmm.
reset them for every
Mm-hmm.
application. Like all that stuff comes over from my old phone and comes into my new phone automatically so that when this is over, um, I
Is
just have
Samsung
my new
paying you
phone.
for this ad this ad segment?
This isn't an ad segment. This is just
You
a
selling it.
testimonial.
You selling it, bro. You
You're not gonna
selling
get.
it.
Are you gonna get one?
I'm not.
Well, I'm not. I'm not doing. I'm not doing that job. That's why Samsung's not paying me because I can't convert you over
But
to the
no, no,
dark
no, no, no,
side.
no, no. I think you could get some sponsorship because you might not convert me, but there are plenty of other listeners who may be converted.
Well, there are things in the works, but I really am enjoying this phone and of course this atmosphere. I mean this, um, what is it? Software
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem. There we go. The one
Mm.
thing I don't like is you notice I do not have a case for my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need a case? No. I so like now I used to have the S22 for the camera up here. So I use
Mm-hmm.
my old phone for my camera now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you knew how many times I dropped that phone over the past 2 years, I dropped it on carpet, dropped it on the pavement, dropped it and kicked it, and guess what? A car rolled over it. Not
Mm.
a scratch, nothing. And even if I did get a crack in my screen, it's only $10 to repair it.
Oh shit. That's pretty good.
Only $10. So I'm like, do I need a case? Because they don't have the light up. Did you see my old cases where they lit up and they, like, if I got a notification, it would do a little LED thing and it
Mm-mm.
would light up? Okay. Well, my old cases by Samsung were really nifty and they don't make them no more. So I'm like, I'm probably not going
Nifty.
to get a case. I'm probably not going to get a case. But
Okay. Do you do the thing where like your flashlight flashes when you get a notification or a phone call or something?
I don't do that because I'm mostly at home. I don't need things flashing in the dark at me.
Exactly.
so,
Exactly.
so
I
no,
don't think anyone needs that, and it always bothers me when people have it.
well, the deaf.
Sure,
Yeah. If you
but most
have,
people who I see, most people who I come across who have it,
aren't
and
deaf.
then even if you are deaf, vibrate.
But if you set the phone down,
Sure,
then
sure, of course. I mean, if you, I get for me, if I set my phone down and I'm getting notifications, I have elected to miss those notifications because I set my phone down and walk away from it.
mm-hmm.
Um, but but if I'm like at the club or at dinner or just like out in the world, and I just see this thing
Yeah.
like flashing from somebody's pocket, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What kind of emergency is this?
Yeah.
It's always bothered me, but it is an accessibility feature for the deaf.
Yeah. I think I can. Well, I know I could turn it on for certain notifications, or I could get certain texts and certain phone
Mm-hmm.
calls.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't do that. I would just look at my phone every 5 minutes. But yes, I think that we're gonna do an episode where we talk about Apple
Phone.
versus Samsung. We're just gonna talk about Apple versus Samsung.
I feel like we've done that episode.
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like we have. Maybe we did a Mac versus PC episode, but
No, didn't do that either.
I feel like we have, Jared. This feels familiar, but all right. I'll believe
Uh,
you.
uh, I'm not gonna steer you wrong. I would definitely know it because
You would definitely steer me wrong, but
Demarcus. I would never do anything like that.
okay.
But we did not do a episode yet, and I think it's about time we finish the score. So start looking at the videos, cause I'm gonna come
Mhm.
out there
Oh,
like
you gonna have all the
all
yeah,
the facts. Cause
cool.
you've always had Apple devices after the Nokia and Razor, right?
Yeah, yeah. I had like a
Mm-hmm.
Nokia. I had and then I had a Razor, the Motorola Razor, which Loki was my favorite phone.
Oh,
Um,
they have it now.
I don't
It's
want
the
it again.
Android ecosystem, but they have it now.
I don't want it again now.
Mm.
And then I got that first. Was it the iPhone? Did I get the first iPhone or did I get like the 3G? I think I got the 3G first.
Mm.
And ever since then, just iPhones all the way.
Oh my god, I saw the new Samsung little clamp
Hmm
phone that like
hmm
clamps. It's like really
The touch
small.
the touch screen
Yes,
fold
it
phone.
looks so like not the phone. The phone was like this.
Mm.
It's like two of these
Like
things. And
the one that
yeah,
does that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It looks so amazing. Like I knew that it had a screen on the inside, but if you close it, then
hmm
that part's a screen too. And like it
hmm
does all these nifty things, like when you get a
And that word
notification or when you
again.
get a call. I was like, wow. I would I was like seriously looking at it if I
hmm
yeah, but
One of my coworkers had it, and he enjoyed it.
yeah.
I don't know if he had the one where like the entire closed part was a screen, or if it was just like you close it and there's just like a little screen there.
Mm,
hmm But yeah, no, he liked it. He enjoyed it.
yeah. Yeah. And I like how you could just like have this like up like that. You can like watch videos if you're eating or something. But yeah,
hmm
it looked really cool. It looked really cool. All right, so now Demarcus, this is the time of the show where we are going to do our pick of the week, our put you on segment. And
Mm.
this segment, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Movie Pass. Can you tell them a little bit about Movie Pass, please?
Yeah. So MoviePass is a subscription-based service meant to make movie going easier, more affordable, more accessible for like the regular Joes, the regular Jessies. Um, and and it saves you money. That's like the bottom line. It's saving you money on movies. So if you like to go to movies, if you are one of those kind of people like me, like you spent your teens and early 20s going to like a movie a week of like 3 movies a month type deal, then Movie Pass is for you because if you're like me, at a certain point, movies got way too expensive to be going all the time like that, especially if you was going on dates.
Mm-hmm.
Not, I'm not spending I didn't choose the movies to spend $80, on 2 tickets. So Movie Pass, once you buy your subscription, it gives you a certain number of points per month, and you can use those points to buy movie tickets. And if you're paying for even the lowest tier at like $10, you buy
Mm.
one movie ticket and the service is paid for itself.
Mm.
You're actually up $6, something like that. Depending on where you go see the movie. At this point, I shit, you might be up 10. Who knows?
Yeah.
And you go see that second movie, you making your money back. Um, I might go see a movie or two this weekend.
Ooh, what you gonna say?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna see what Movie Pass got up there. Because now I even use Movie Pass to see what movies are out that I want to see now.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
I'll use Flickster sometimes, but mainly I just jump in Movie Pass and
Yeah.
get it popping that way.
Yeah. Um, Movie Pass is the best thing you can do right now. Like it's because first of all, movies is the ultimate escape for adults. It's the ultimate cheap escape. That's not even cheap no more. So if
Mm-hmm.
you need that escape from work, from this world we live in with y'all's president, from seeing other people or being around a whole bunch of people, you could go into the movie theater and it's your own little world, uh, and you're living a great story on screen because that's how directors the directors don't make movies to watch at home. They make them for the screen. Like
Mm-hmm.
Undertone, the
Mm-hmm.
audio was this happened on the left side, this happened on the right side because she had her earphones on the whole time. So that experience was supposed to be in Dolby Atmos in the movie theater. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so it's the ultimate escape. It's the ultimate thing to do, and the movie pass is the best way to do it. For $30 a month, you get a whole bunch of points, and you could bring somebody else in for the whole month. And
$30.
then
And I
exactly,
get two?
yeah, you could bring in two people, and if you just have uh one person, you could just do it yourself for $10. And the best part about Movie Pass is you get all these points because you buy them like you have to purchase a ticket on
Mm-hmm.
their website, so or their app, so you're still accumulating points in Fandango, in Regal, in
Mm-hmm.
AMC. So you
Mm-hmm.
get free popcorn, free hot dogs. Because I went to the movie there to see Undertone, and I got free drink, free popcorn, free hot dog. Do you know how much that stuff was if I didn't use those points?
Shit, $30.
35.
Shut the fuck up.
The medium popcorn itself was $9. $9 for not even freshly popped. She reached in the little popcorn thing and pulled me out of bag for $9 American.
Black American dollars.
Black African American. So yeah, that is the best thing we got going on right now, um, for convenience and to make the movies accessible again for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It
Go ahead. Sorry.
and it's every movie theater. It's not like AMC, which only is at
Mm-hmm.
AMC. It's all of them. It's all
Mm-hmm.
of them.
Yo, and I be trying to tell people this stuff, man, and I be like, yeah, Movie Pass, like it lets you, purchase movie tickets at cheaper pricing, and they were like, oh, well, I already got the AMC membership, or I already got the Regal member. I'm like, that limits you to just the one movie theater,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to any movie theater in the United States. Like when I go
Right.
to home to Atlanta, I can still use Movie Pass. When I go to fucking California, I can still use Movie Pass. When I'm in New
Mm-hmm.
Orleans, I can still use Movie Pass.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
Okay. Well.
you go fucking be
All right. So, Demarcus, what are you gonna put them on to this week?
I'm gonna actually put y'all onto a song, man. So when I went home, when I was in Atlanta, it's a completely different music scene than out here in California. And growing up, one of my favorite rappers, and one of the most representative rappers of the Atlanta area, T.I. was T.I. And all I'm gonna say is the King is back with that song "Let 'Em Know." Um, and there's an album coming soon because he also dropped a diss track with 50 Cent, but Let 'Em Know is the song I'm gonna put y'all on to. So go ahead, request that from your radio stations, download it on your Spotify's, on your Apple Music or whatever. T.I. Let 'Em Know that shit slap.
Let
It
them
it,
know.
it, it, it really feels like old T.I. It really feels like an old T.I. like big things popping era,
Mm,
rubber band man era.
mm. And this is a song that was a diss track to 50 Cent, right?
Not that one. That's not the diss track. No.
You know that the whole family has made diss tracks. And I listened to another podcast, and they say that the short, light skinned guy with the
The money.
hair, the
I
short,
think I
light
think you're
skinned
talking about the
one.
money.
Okay, well, I don't know. He made a diss track, and they said that his is the best.
Mm.
Because even the little girl who gets singing lessons and can sing really good has made a diss track. But yeah, they all have done it. Even the one that does like country or R&B with the guitar, he made one too.
Mm.
So
Yeah, no, that's what's up. A family that disses together stays together. I fuck with it.
right, right. Yeah, that is an unfortunate situation. Of course, with 50 Cent, who thinks everything is funny.
Hey, yo, 50
Um,
Cent, and I hate they doing it with 50 Cent with 50 because 50 gonna take it there. He gonna take it all the way there. And
yeah, Well,
And I
he
don't want to
stopped.
see. I don't. Hmm?
He stopped. And they're
50
still
Cent.
going. Yeah, they're still
Oh,
going. The
okay, great.
Harris family is still going, so they won. um, okay, I want to talk about this new comic book I read called "It Killed Everyone But Me." Um, it is about this girl who survives, the final girl. She survives everybody being killed in her cabin weekend getaway. It
Mm,
turns out what killed him was a demon.
mm,
Now, this thing, I'm not going to spoil it. I just want to say that this was very, extremely, incredibly cinematic. Like, this was
mm,
a comic book that I could see as a television show. And it
mm,
just, it, it flowed so well, and like even after the story ended I could see episodic things and continuing on with it, and weekly TV monster of the week things as they go around. But yeah, it killed everyone but me. It's gory, it got demons, it got mystery in it, and it even has some other stuff. It even has chase sequences where everybody, um, you, you, you know everybody gonna die. So yeah, it was
mm.
very good, and I would love to see this as a TV show. So read
Okay.
It Killed
It killed
Everyone But
everyone
Me.
but me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
It's good. It was good. All right, Demarcus, do we have an activity for the week?
Absolutely. We always have an activity. And today's activity, like all activities, if you are just now joining us on Black Geek Energy, you should already you slow. But if you've been here, you already know that DeMarcus is the creator, the actioner, the you know, the game master of all games and activities, Black Geek Energy. He is the judge, jury, and executioner. He creates the questions, the answers. He determines the losers, the winners, the right answers, and the wrong answers. And today's game, I'm going to call it For the Plot.
Okay.
And what you're going to be doing, Jared, I am going to read you a bad, hopefully hilarious summary of the plot in of a video game, and you will then have to guess which video game I am talking about.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. They're going to be 10
Now, have
questions.
I played these games?
I believe you have played most, if not all, of these games.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you haven't played them, you've at least heard of them. But I
All right.
believe you've played all of these.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's get into it. Oh,
All
I gotta
right.
tell you what I'm playing right now. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, let's go
Okay.
ahead.
So there are 10 questions. You're going to need 7 to win. Each question is worth 1 point. I do have a bonus question if you would like it at the end.
Okay.
All right. Number 1. An unemployed plumber commits multiple acts of erectile violence while chasing a
Mm.
princess who keeps getting relocated by the same kidnapper.
Mario.
Absolutely, that is correct. See, easy peasy.
Yeah, that was the
Mario.
first game, Super Mario Brothers.
Was Super Mario Brothers the first video game?
I think so.
I
Because
think
because
Tetris was the
Luigi
first.
was in it too.
I think Tetris or Pong was like the first video game.
I mean, but you said the first uh Mario video game.
Oh, oh, yeah, the first Mario video game, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But Mario is good enough. All right, number 2.
I think it was Galactica was the first video game.
You think so? I think that's a little
Yeah.
complex. I think it was Pong, or I think it was Pong,
Yeah,
the one where you just knock the ball back and forth.
the first game was Tennis for Two in 1958.
Yeah, where you just knock the ball back and forth. It
Yeah.
wasn't called Pong, I guess.
No,
But,
Pong came out in 1972.
okay. All right, interesting.
Mhm.
Number 2, a small child abandons school and animal welfare laws to travel the world, forcing wild creatures into combat for prize money.
Oh, for prize money,
Hmm.
he abandons schools and does what?
A small child abandons school and animal welfare laws to travel the world, forcing wild creatures into combat for prize money.
I'm guessing Pokemon.
That is correct. It is called Pokemon.
Yeah, that was. This is like a bad, a bad thing. But the parents let him, so he was just
Right.
8 or
It was like
10.
it's like, yo, you finished with elementary school, you can either go become a Pokemon trainer or keep going or go to middle school. And I think most kids at like 10 or 11, 12 years old, when you're going to middle school, you would be like, no, I would rather go train Pokemon than go to school.
I mean, that's what most kids did. You saw those kids running around.
But then you also had adults doing it. Adults who like finished high school and they was like, all right, now I'm gonna be a Pokemon trainer. And
Yeah. Okay.
there has to be some kind of like because they don't know how to pay taxes, they don't know how to vote. I mean, you don't learn these things in school anyway, but
Yeah. The thing is, oh, have you heard about the latest Pokemon game?
mm-mm.
It's the
Senpai.
highest rated Pokemon game of all time. It's about this Ditto who,
Oh, Pokopia. I have heard of
yeah,
this.
yeah, it's and
Yeah.
it looks
It's
childish like Animal Crossing, but
it's
it's
Animal
about
Crossing but Pokemon.
yeah, it's about Animal Crossing and Pokemon, but the story is about all the humans are gone. And the
Mm,
Dittos try to find out what happened to the humans. So it's like an apocalyptic uh Animal Crossing Pokemon game or
yeah.
something.
I didn't know all the humans were gone.
Yeah.
And isn't that one already out? Like the newest Pokemon game is like a it's like a regular Pokemon game, like a new world with
Yeah.
new starters and new Pokemon and stuff, but it's not
Mm.
people aren't into it. So they're re-releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Well, they always re-release Fire Red and Leaf Green, but they just came out with that Wave and Wind. I think that's the next one. Like
Yeah, that's the one.
Pocopia.
But
Pocopia is the latest thing. Everybody's talking about it on the
okay,
podcast
okay.
and the YouTubes.
I might re-download my Fire Red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
always like yellow.
I loved Yellow. That was my first Pokemon game,
Mm,
and I saw this IG reel where they were like, "What was your first Pokemon game?" And whenever somebody said anything like Crystal or before, they started playing like the Jurassic Park shit. It made it look like we was hella old.
oh
And
my god.
because I was
Yeah.
playing Pokemon Yellow on like Game Boy, not even Game Boy Color.
Right. Right. And I had the Game Boy where the whole screen could go another color. So I was playing yellow with the pink background or a purple
with the
background.
with
So
the sepia tone shit.
Sephiroth, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Number three. A bald man solves his midlife crisis by tattooing himself and yelling at his son while killing gods.
Kratos.
Yeah,
God of
it was
War.
the gods sold it right. At first, you were like, "What the fuck is this?"
I was like, tattooed, man. No, I think that when you said yelling at his son, I was like,
Yelling at his son gave it away.
oh.
Boy, did his
Right.
son ever get? No, his son's name was Atreus. Okay, his son did have a name.
Lucky.
His given name.
Yeah.
Um.
Um, oh,
All
did you
right.
see
Okay.
the teaser for the third one?
I have not.
It's out. It's just the title screen, but it's out.
Okay, boo. I don't want to see that. I want to see some gameplay. All right.
Oh, they did release. I'm so sorry. 'Cause I know you don't pay attention to this sort of stuff, but they
Yeah,
did
yeah. So please, please.
release a new game. They released the same day as the trailer, where it's like the first ever adventure of God of Kratos, and he's like a child, and
Oh
he is
yeah. I
recruited
think I
for
did
like
see
the
that.
Spartan army or something.
And it's like, is it like a side scroller?
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it stars the original voice, which is Carl Barker from Living Single, Carson. So yeah,
Hmm. He's the original voice of Kratos.
yeah.
Hmm. Nice. All right. Number four. A space soldier repeatedly saves humanity while his coworkers contribute absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Space Soldier. So immediately I'm thinking Halo. I haven't played Halo yet, or Mass Effect. I know that we both
Mm-hmm.
like Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of any other Space Soldier games that I have played. So contribute absolutely nothing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the people on the Mass Effect ship contributed. So I'm gonna say, is it Halo?
That is correct. It is Halo. All right, Jerry,
So
you're
they
doing
didn't
pretty
do
good.
nothing.
I mean, like with in Halo, when I played it, like a lot of times, like you, the people, like you, if you're playing by yourself, if you're playing solo mode, the people
Mm-hmm.
that's with you, they ain't really doing shit. It's
Wow.
like the stormtroopers helping you out, and they shooting, like they there.
Yeah.
Maybe they, but they're taking hits. They're
Mm.
like some of the bullets meant for you are hitting them, so they are helping.
I remember Halo 1 or 2 was my first ever experience with a video game being in 4K. Yeah,
Mm.
I saw it at Strawberry Banks. I was in somebody else's room, and I
Somebody
saw it,
else's.
and I didn't play it, but I saw. I was like, "Oh wow, this is the future!"
Mhm,
But yeah,
mhm. I remember when we were still at Hampton and Cam had us all over for dinner one time. We were watching Iron Man on his and
mm.
he had got that new TV and you could see like the pores and the sweat on the character. I was like, yo, I was like, this is a completely different experience. I
Yeah.
was like, this is actually making me uncomfortable. I'm too close to his face. Um, all right, number 5. A man wakes up in a strange land and immediately starts breaking pots, robbing strangers, and assaulting wildlife.
Zelda.
That is correct. It is Zelda. You're
Yeah,
doing a great job, Jared.
yeah. Have you played Ocarina of Time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you played Majora's Mask?
Mm-hmm. Like only like the smallest bit of Majora's
Me
Mask.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
I tried to play it like later on the
Mm-hmm.
ROM of it on my
Mm-hmm.
computer. I didn't really like it as much, but I did want to play
Yeah.
Ocarina of
But
Time.
but apparently like Majora's Mask was like a hit when it came out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and I wanted to play it so bad. And I was like, but I couldn't get it. I think I always prioritized like other games.
All right. And
All
how are
right.
you doing on Breath of the Wild?
I'm doing pretty good. Last time I played it, like I made it to. I'm at the part now where it's like I have to. I got it's like two paths. Either I like go to these different villages and like collect memories, or I do this other thing, and I can't quite remember what the other thing is right now.
Have you gotten the cards?
Cards.
They have this little figurines Nintendo. You could like plop the figurine on the thing and like stuff comes up. So then the hackers make cards of these figurines, the RFC code, and you can like
Mm-hmm.
put them on the thing and it like reads it and plops the thing out. Now they have this little machine where you could do like thousands of them. But
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest getting those that they make your experience more fun. So and they're
Okay.
like $10.
Mm. Okay. I'll look into it. I'm not sure what you mean by the cards, but I'll look into it. You know, I'm a purist. Like the first time I play through a game, I don't like to use any cheat codes, any like modifications. Just play
Uh,
the game as it
I mean,
comes.
it's not a cheat code because Nintendo, you know, Nintendo makes these things. It's like the little figurines that
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo has, the little Nintendo Memoji or whatever.
Yeah.
And you pop the thing on it, and you can,
Onto your Switch.
yeah, onto your Switch, and
Okay.
it would like plop something in
In the
the
world.
game world, yeah.
All right.
So not
Interesting.
necessarily a cheat, but I cheat the first time through. I'm about to cheat on this what I'm
DLC.
playing right now.
We'll call it DLC. Um. All right. Number 6. Uh, a criminal steals cars, commits dozens of felonies, and still somehow finds time for yoga and golf.
A criminal steal cars. I'm thinking a Grand Theft Auto.
That is
Um,
correct. It is
oh,
Grand Theft Auto.
okay.
All right. We're rounding now. You got 6 correct. We're
I'm
moving on to
s-
the final 4. You're
I'm
crushing
so
this game,
ex-
Jared.
I'm so excited for November. We're gonna get a lot of good
When
games.
Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, finally.
Yeah, after 10 years, it's been
Mm,
over a decade.
really?
Yeah, Grand
Mm,
Theft Auto 5 came out first on the PS4, PS3.
mm, damn.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7. A depressed warrior repeatedly dies, resurrects, and gets insulted by strangers while fighting things far stronger than himself.
Insulted by strangers,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
dies and gets resurrected. I'm thinking Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe it's Elden Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe it's the other FromSoft game. Something about
Fun stuff?
blood. FromSoft.
Oh,
Um,
FromSoft. Okay.
yeah, something about blood or something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
What's your final answer?
I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna say Bloodborne.
Bloodborne?
Yeah,
Okay. That is not correct, Jared. It was Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Well, it's made by the same people,
Yeah, I mean, close. Close.
both from software games.
Okay. All right, number 8. A pizza enthusiast saves the world by beating up demons while listening to heavy metal.
A pizza enthusiast.
Mm-hmm.
You say pizza, I'm thinking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles after. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what this one could be. Um, Saves the world.
Saves the world.
Earthworm Jim.
Wow. Is Earthworm Jim a pizza enthusiast?
Probably Chow.
Okay. That is incorrect. It was Devil May Cry. And
Uh,
I hear that the pizza enthusiast part threw you off. I feel like that is a piece of his character that was lost through the game.
and I've never played a Devil May Cry game. I just watched the anime. So
Mm, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Number 9, Jared.
oh,
Rounding it out here. A group of teenagers saves the world using the power of friendship and questionable fashion choices.
a group of teenagers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Friendship and questionable fashion choices.
I'm thinking Final Fantasy 15 with them in the car. Um,
Mm-hmm.
a group of teenagers. Oh, I don't really play. But there are many games. Uh, Save the world by friendship and questionable fashion choices. Maybe Persona. I haven't played
Mm-hmm.
Persona. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 15.
You're gonna say what now?
Final Fantasy 15.
Okay. Jared, that is technically incorrect, but I'm gonna give it to you because it's Final Fantasy 7, not
Oh,
15.
okay, okay. Questionable fashion choices?
I think that's accurate.
No, but then again, this was in the late 90s. So
Yeah,
now,
and they were questionable then.
what made him questionable? Like
Wasn't nobody
like
wearing that shit in real life. And then goddamn Tina got on a mini skirt in the freezing cold.
child, please. All these barbarian women wear string bikinis for armor, so don't even go there.
She wasn't that is also a questionable fashion choice, and she wasn't a barbarian.
But okay. And then Cloud was a military person, and I would wear Sephiroth outfit. Like, what are you talking
You
about?
would.
Okay, so it's not questionable at all.
Uh, uh. All right, number 10.
Just because you like to dress European with your fashion senses
Do
doesn't
I
mean that
dress
I'm that way.
European?
I mean, you wouldn't dress like me.
You won't give me the links.
Well, I can give you the links.
You be gatekeeping.
No, because it's not a link. Well, I have buy stuff off the rack nowadays, but I usually get my stuff made by people.
Like Etsy.
No, like call them up. I see their stuff on Instagram and I will call them
Mm.
and say, hey, make me something.
Okay, cool. All right, last one here. A man spends 200 hours fighting monsters, crafting armor, and still somehow looks like he dressed himself in the dark.
200 hours?
Hmm
That's very specific.
Mm. Now, I wouldn't allow that number to be so specific in your mind while you're thinking of this. While you're trying to think of this game.
But then the
Just,
second part of it is he dressed himself in the dark.
hmm he still looks like he dressed himself in the dark.
Is this a horror game? Okay, guess you can't ask questions. He looks like he dresses himself in the dark.
Hmm
I have no idea. Uh, I don't know. I am really drawing a blank. I'm gonna say Kirby.
Hmm. Okay.
Kirby
this
doesn't wear
one,
any clothes.
this one is actually Monster Hunter World.
What? That's no.
Because that
Cause
game,
can't you make the character?
yeah, but like it's still one of those games where like you can't choose how the stuff looks. You can just like craft it.
DeMarcus, all the outfits in that game are customizable to how you want it to look. You can literally buy the stuff that you want. DeMarcus, that one doesn't
Yeah,
count.
but when you make, plate armor number one, it always looks like plate armor number one.
But you can color
Like maybe
it.
you can change the color, but it still looks like plate armor number one.
DeMarcus,
Anyway,
you made it seem like this was not a game where you could create your own character.
mm. Well, Jared, you still got seven right. Exactly. You still won this game, man. You did a great job.
Mm.
And you were killing it for the first six. It was I think Dark Souls threw you off and it kind of shook your confidence.
No, nothing shook my confidence because I know what these games are meant to do. So nothing shakes my confidence anymore. But yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, on today's episode, we're gonna talk about video games
Mm.
and some of the. Did I say Hampton?
No, this says champion.
No. I hate when people wear those champion sweatshirts. I'm like, oh, does that say Hampton? And it's never Hampton. It's champion.
Yeah, this is actually one of my family reunion shirts.
Oh, okay.
Hmm
We're gonna talk about video games and the easy mode controversy, and if there should be easy mode, and if people should just get good, as they say.
Mm.
But DeMarcus, what games are you currently playing now?
Right now I'm playing what we like we talked about earlier, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I'm playing um Ark the Lad. I play a little bit of that here and there. I'm also playing Spider-Man. There's one more, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll be in my like PlayStation.
That I still can't see, by the way. Oh, I need to lock my
I'll change it to
PlayStation.
public. I'll change it to public after we get off the thing.
You have said that for how many years?
Well, no, because I'll say it and then you'll do something to piss me off, and I'm like, I'm not doing it no more.
But DeMarcus, you still
And you
say
know
it.
this to be true.
No, no, no,
And
because
then
DeMarcus, you still say
so
it. You
why is the
still say it.
PlayStation website so slow? Like, I feel like they should do better than this.
Who
This is really
knows?
disappointing.
But
Anyway,
yeah,
while
you
that's
still say it.
those, let's go with those games for now. Let's go with those games for now while I do the rest of this.
Okay.
What games are you
I
playing right now, Jerry?
Thank you for asking, Marcus. I am playing.
You're breaking up. You're
Uh.
breaking up. Breaking
Oops.
up. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now,
All right. Say
Demarcus?
something else.
Testing,
It's a little
testing.
better.
All right. Okay, so what I am playing now is this game called Dragon Quest 3 2 HD or HD 2. Anyway, it's the
Hmm.
remake of Dragon Quest 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um yeah, and they got a whole bunch of stuff in the Dragon Quest world. I also downloaded Dragon Quest 1-2 so I could play
Mm-hmm.
it. Um and because I don't see how you can play all these deep story games all at once and
Mm-hmm.
then know where you are when you go back into the game after
Who said I know
months.
where I am when I go back into the game?
Okay. And and
A
I
lot of
also
times, sorry.
now you go ahead.
A lot of times I play these deep story games, and like when I put them down and have to pick them back up, I have to relearn how to play all over again. And sometimes I
That's
just
right.
start. Depending on how far I am, I just try to pick it up from wherever I am. And if I'm not that far, I'll just start the game over.
Hmm. Well, so I'm playing Dragon Quest 3, and I am also playing, drum roll please, Celestia 2. Celestia 2 is said to be the BG3's successor.
You're
It,
breaking up now.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So
You said the
Celestia,
game was called what two?
Celastra. Celastra.
Salastra 2.
Yes. And it is said to be the BG3 sequel or the BG3 like, which uses the new, um, the new, uh, what am I thinking? The new rules for Dungeon Dragons, which Dungeon Dragons
Mm.
5.5 um, edition. And, it's supposed to be really good. I'm going to go in there today. I haven't played it yet, but I want to go in there today and just see what the character customization is like because
Mm-hmm.
they the game is officially released, but it did cost me $32 from
$32?
$38.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had a discount because I have been in their Discord. So
Mm.
so I did have a discount and it's only $32. And, but the game isn't released, it's just in alpha stages. So yeah, I'm just doing
Mm.
the alpha stages of the thing, which is up to level 4. And there are some things and it stops at a certain place in Act 1. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
So
Uh,
did you pay $32 for the alpha or did you pay $32 for the entire game?
so this is the entire game when it's released. I did the same thing with BG3 and I bought the alpha
Mm.
like 2 years before it was released.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Demarcus, when are you going to play Baldur's Gate 3? Because we got that for you 2 years ago.
Um,
You still have not played it.
I had been playing it and then I stopped playing it. Some other things took precedence. I want to make Baldur's Gate 3 into like another couples game, but I still gotta upskill my girlfriend. Um, I feel like it'll be slower paced. I don't know. I think Baldur's Gate will be a very different kind of game than we have played together, and so I'm trying to. I don't know. Maybe I should just drop her into it. What you think?
Demarcus, she's never going to learn anything if you don't just play it.
That is a way to go about it. Just play it.
Okay. Yeah, and there are so many mods now with BG3 because, they aren't, they have moved on. Larian has moved on. So there are so many mods now that you can actually make it as easy or as hard or as fun as you wanted to. So there's
Mhm.
literally no excuse not to play it now.
Okay, okay.
But yes, we're gonna talk about how these games are
Excuse
have
me.
these easy modes. Demarcus, do you think that games should have easy mode? Like it should be something that's included?
Do I think games in general should have an easy mode? Yes. Do I think every game needs easy mode? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think Dark Souls needs an easy mode because I think
Oh.
the premise or the the draw of that game, like part of that game is that it is fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
So giving it an easy mode kind of like, you kind of take away from the game itself.
But
Like
I mean,
like how some characters are inherently black and that is a part of their character. And if you make them not black, then it's like, what are they doing in this place with these people?
mm-hmm.
So
Why is
I
this
think,
white man a slave?
yeah,
mm-hmm.
like why is this white man the king of an African country? So I think Baldur's Gate, not Baldur's Gate. I think
Elders, so
yeah, Elder Scrolls, Dark Souls, like those kinds of
Bloodborne.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those kinds of games are inherently hard, and that is the way they are meant to be played.
But even those games have difficulty sliders. Um,
Sure.
but I don't know if they go to easy mode
Hmm.
because I've only dabbled in Elder Ring before I started cheating. Like this game isn't for me.
Mm.
but but yeah, some players believe that games should uh, be accessible to everyone with easy mode, while others believe
Hmm.
that difficulty is a part of the gameplay, like you just said. So
Yeah.
I'm asking you, with what you just said about Elder Ring and Bloodborne, and even to an extent Hades 2, and the Hades series,
Hmm.
um, do you think that that core gameplay um, should be so hard that people who are not dexterous enough, or people who were born with a disability, um, do you think that that should be okay if that is the way that the designers, want it to be?
I think all games should be accessible.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if I if I have lost 8 out of my 10 digits
Mm-hmm.
and I only have this, I should still be able to play the game.
Mm. Okay.
Should the game be easier for me to play with my 2 remaining digits instead of my 10 digits?
Mm-hmm.
The the physicality of it should be easier. It should be easier for me to do the
Mm.
inputs. It should be easier for me to, you know, do it should be easier for me to do the inputs, but the game itself should not be easier.
Mm. Okay.
Because I should be able to have the same frustrating experience that my 10 digit having compatriots are experiencing. Because
Mm.
then, without that, then it becomes like two different games. You go to the Dark Souls meetup and everyone's like, oh, like I got to this person who was hella hard and I had to figure out how to do it. And then you're just like, well, it was easy for me because I only have 2 digits and I just had to click one button 3 times and then I
Mm.
beat the guy. And it's like we're playing two different games. Like I don't want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Like the accessibility should be across the board. Everybody should be able to play what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it's not like a physical impairment, even if it's a mental impairment,
A cognitive impairment,
where
sure, yeah.
you can't, you know, your neural pathways won't get to your fingers as quickly as that
Mm-hmm.
frame per frame segment that these fighting games even have
Mm-hmm.
in their thing. I think that they should allocate different modes but still keep the difficulty up. Like I, I don't know how they would do that, but I do think
Yeah.
that is the best way. I remember when The Last of Us 1 or 2 came out, how uh, the industry praised it for the ways that it even let a blind person play it with the
Mm-hmm.
audio cues of where to
Mm.
go and if you were bumping into something or little chimes if you were blind. And
Mm-hmm.
they had different cues for if you could not see in color, then they made the enemies of certain shades. So I did
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that made it really, really accessible, really, really fun for everybody to play. I'm not sure how they would do that with a firmware game. But
And so
oh, go ahead.
one other thing that I want to say is at least from my perspective, in my 35 years of experience in life, 100% accessibility is impossible.
Oh yeah, even for me, and I play games all the time without
Right.
any physical or cognitive impairments.
Like there's never going to be a game where we are able to cover every type of disability, every type of impairment, every type of, faculty. That's never going to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And should that be the goal? Should we shoot for perfection? Maybe. But I'm glad I don't work in that world to have to make those
Yeah,
decisions.
yeah. Um, Now another thing is the length of time because not everybody has 2 or 3 hours to spend on a boss fight. Like I know that one of the major things I'm hearing with Baldur's Gate 3 as to why people don't like it is that this isn't a jump in jump out game. You can't
Mhm.
jump in and jump out. You are in a battle sequence, you're gonna be there for at least 45 minutes to an hour if you are fighting goblins. Now you
Nah,
fight a boss, it's gonna be like longer than that, but you fighting something it's gonna be pretty long. But everybody doesn't have time to just jump in. I mean, everybody does have time to sit there, hunker down, and like be prepared for a long drawn out boss battle.
that one I gotta kick that one back. Because that's the same as like saying like, oh, I don't have time to sit down and watch an hour movie. It's like, okay, you don't have time for an hour movie. Go do something else. You make time for the things that you want to make time for. I don't have time to sit down and watch a 30-minute show. Then go watch a 15-minute YouTube short.
DeMarcus, you have said on this podcast that you have queued up a game. I think you queued up Baldur's Gate 3 and you saw that the data was going to be too long and you was like, no, I can't do this right now.
Yeah,
You
and I
have
turned it
said
off.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And so I go do something else because
So
I don't
then,
have time for that thing right now. And
so
I
then
make time for it later now that I know how long it's going to take.
you make time for it later. You haven't picked it back up. But then why would you? I think that you saying that you made time for that thing, but you haven't made time for it
I
because.
think I'm speaking more in general that
Mhm.
if something is going to take a long time and I don't have time for it, I don't do it and I make time for it later. I don't try to crunch it into 30 minutes if it should take an hour. I don't complain and rage against the machine like, "Oh, you should make this be shorter for me because I don't want to spend the whole hour." No. It takes an hour.
Mm. So you need to play Baldur's Gate 3.
I will make time for it when I feel like it. Oh, by the way, the other games I'm playing High on Life and I'm playing Dragon Age with the Veil Guard.
Oh, how's Dragon Age?
It's good. It's fun.
I
Um,
played that. I played that. I didn't really, you know,
you didn't like it?
it didn't do for me what previous iterations of that series have
Yeah.
done for me.
Dragon Age 2 was the best one, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. I like the one where they had the table and
Mhm.
you can go around. I don't know if that was Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age Origins, but I like the
Mhm.
table. And after you and with this one, after you got into it, it just was a constant the same. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it seems like that. It seems like it's going in that direction. Like you like this is your base. You go to a different place and kind of like
yeah.
fight through this map, get to the thing, then go back to your base.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
and
guessing that's what it is.
it gets and a lot of games get a little repetitive like that, and like
Mm-hmm.
that's why I stopped playing the Assassin's Creed games. There's just
Mm.
it was like run, sneak, jump. Run,
Now,
sneak, jump, stab.
now, as you said, certain games are designed around a challenge other than a core experience. No, a challenge
Mm-hmm.
as the core experience, like
Mm-hmm.
Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Hades 1
Mm-hmm.
and 2. And beating a difficult boss creates a shared cultural moment among players. Marcus, what are you doing? Why not see the top of your head? You ain't bald yet.
Hmm, 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 hmm. I
Yeah,
don't think I
that's
ever will go bald, but go ahead. Shared cultural experience.
yeah, because I did see a lot of people who played Elden Ring talk about this boss that they made it through in this event that they delved deep into the dungeon. They found something new and they beat this boss. And even with me, with God of War and fighting all those harpy
Mm-hmm.
women, that
Mm-hmm.
was
The Valkyries.
great. Yeah, the Valkyries. That was great when I made it through there and I I beat the final Valkyrie
Mm-hmm.
myself. No cheats. But yeah, that was an amazing time. But like and it's certain in these games, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, these are the From Software games, Dark Souls, they make games with those boss battles in mind so that people can talk about it.
Yeah. And I think that is like building a game around a challenge is not a bad thing. Having that challenge take some time, some amount of time, also not a bad thing. Like that is part of the challenge.
Yeah, and I remember another um, great boss that I loved was in Kingdom Hearts 2, I believe. There was a
Mm-hmm.
secret boss connected to the Peter Pan world. And you could be outside of that a Big Ben, you were flying around and you had to beat this boss that was on Big Ben. Oh, that was such an amazing boss because you're
Mm-hmm.
flying, you
Mm-hmm.
are you're shooting uh fireballs and you're going up and you're hitting it with the keyblade. So that was an amazing. I love like I would go to that boss again and again and again and again and again because you could actually repeat it. But the
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, what are some of your favorite experience with a boss?
One of my favorite bosses is the final boss from Legend of Dragoon. Cause
Oh.
yeah, because he was tough to beat, point blank,
Mm-hmm.
period. And I'm fighting him, I'm losing, and I finally beat him, and I'm like, yes, I'm done. He's down.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has a second form. And I was like,
Yep.
you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yep.
And I was like, I have been using all of my resources
Yep.
to get past the first form, and there's a whole nother battle left.
Yeah,
We
that was
have
when
nothing left. What
yeah
else are we
that's
gonna do here?
yeah that was when Square Soft was no Square Enix was Square Soft and they always had those final bosses that oh you thought you was done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think like that's one thing I love, like a good second form boss. I think this game, I think this the other one I'm thinking of is in Dark Souls. Um, but it was like a minotaur, like a giant minotaur bull creature monster on like a bridge. It might have been in Elder Scrolls,
So you played these games? Dark Souls,
not
Elder Scrolls?
Elden Ring. It might have been Elden Ring. It's either Dark Souls or Elden Ring. Um,
You
and
played
like
Elden Ring?
I think it was either that or Dark Souls. Like I played both of them, but I can't remember where this boss showed up.
Mm.
And like I'm fighting him. I keep losing. I keep going back to fight him, and I'm like learning as I go, looking some things up, learning some tips and tricks. And I get to a point where I'm fighting him on the bridge. I have him like trapped in a corner, and he falls off the bridge. And I was like, I'll take it. I'm out of here. um,
uh,
and then the last one I'll mention is a boss from Split Fiction. It's one of the early bosses when you have the parking ticket world or whatever,
mhm.
and it's like this orb, and it just like keeps throwing cars at you. And you got like one person has to like jump onto the boss while the other person like shoots at it to like open up this certain piece, and then you got to like work together to hit it with a bomb. I love that boss just because there's so much teamwork that goes into it, and you need so much coordination. So you
Mm.
have to really work together to beat them, and yeah. So those are some of the bosses that stand out in my mind.
I didn't know that you played from software games.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So interesting. Um, yeah, there was something that else I wanted to say, but I have forgotten it. It's just like I always
What
do.
are some of
So,
your favorite bosses, Jared?
well, I said already, Kingdom Hearts is a boss battle that stands out to
The
me.
Big Ben. Yeah. Do you
Um,
have any more? Is just that one?
yeah. I can do some more. I Final Fantasy VIII, which is my favorite game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
When you fight Edea, who is a sorceress, for the first time, um, and then they have this part at the end where every big battle is a boss battle. It's to open up more parts of your menu, you have to fight
Mm-hmm.
all these people, or you're going to skip to the main boss. So if I'm going to use magic, then I have to fight somebody to unlock my magic thing. If I want to summon something,
Mm.
then I fight another thing so I can unlock the summon. If I want to use items, I have to fight something else. I can use my items, and it goes on and on like that.
And
So like
is all of this part of the same fight? Like while you're fighting the one boss, is like I go to use my items and I have to do fight something else to use the item.
no, these are different bosses.
Okay, got you.
And then there are enemies in between these bosses. And
Mm.
this is the end game, so they're all extremely high level enemies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think that that was one of my favorite things that stuck with me and keep me going back to that game. Um, I think that those two are the Valkyries in God of
Mm-hmm.
War,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that final Valkyrie, which took me like the first Valkyrie took me so many times. I cut it off for a day. Then I went back in on the game, went inside the Valkyrie dungeon. I beat the first try. I was like, what
You just
was
had to let it sink. You had to let the lessons sink in. You had to let them
yeah.
sink in.
I know the question I wanted to ask. Do you think that the internet is um uh changing the difficulty, when you can just look up the answer with how to do something? Because like on my machine, on my Windows PC, I could just press a button and then here come the AI now. I could just
Mm.
ask the AI, how do I finish? How do I beat this part? Because it already knows the game I'm playing. It has a
Mm-hmm.
screenshot on my computer. So I already know. So I
Mm-hmm.
say, how do I beat it? And it tells me details step by step. And then PlayStation, if you are in the PlayStation network for $20, you can
Mm-hmm.
press another button and go to how do I solve this, and it'll tell you how people solve this. So, do you think that the internet is um, making it easier for people to beat these games?
Do I think the internet is making it easier? In a way, in a way.
Mm,
Because and I think it depends on the game. Like if we're talking about a puzzle game that's hard and you're going to like look up the answers to the puzzle, yeah. Because there's not a lot of maybe there's not so much like to do except for like input the answers or move the things into the
mhm,
right place. But for games like Split Fiction or uh like Baldur's Gate or
mhm,
Dark Souls or like some of the harder games that we're talking about, or even like this like more action oriented games, like I can give you the recipe, I can give you the sauce, but you still gotta go over there and do it now. I can be like,
mm,
oh, if you just jump to the third ledge and then skip to the fourth instead of jumping to the fourth, then you'll be able to beat this person. And it's like, okay, cool, that makes sense in my head. Now I actually have to develop the skill to do that.
mm. So, like, when do you use the internet to figure out
Um,
how to uh, beat something? Because I use it a
yeah.
lot when I'm doing puzzles. I don't want to solve the puzzle, and I use it a
Mm,
lot with these games I love, the choice
mm,
games. So I can see, okay, what happens if I choose this? What happens if I choose that?
mm.
So, when do you use the internet for?
I use it. I will use it if there is something like if I am collecting something in a game and I want to collect all of them, I will use the internet to be like, where are these
Mm.
things so I can collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's if I'm like, if I can't find them myself. Like, I think like I always give it a shot myself first. Like, I will use it to um I'll look up like crafting recipes. It's like, oh, I want to like make this. Like, what do I need to make it? Where do I find the things to make it? Um, I think a lot of times I use it for like, where do I find information in this game?
Mm.
Um, and then like if I'm replaying a game, I'll definitely use the internet. I'll use like walkthroughs. I'll use it all.
Mm. Mm.
Um, yeah, because I think like I said earlier, like I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to like your first playthrough. You got to do it on your own.
Mm. Yeah, I definitely do it for crafting too. But even I don't think I've ever been a yeah, I do all your own because when I would get the Pokemon games, like especially red
Mm-hmm.
and blue or yellow or whatever the next iterations were, I have like three versions of the
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon books where
Mm.
it would show you, okay, this is this town, this is the monsters that you can find in the woods here, the percentage, and
Mm.
like they're so beautiful. I hate how they don't make those anymore
Yeah.
from Brady Games. So I would get the books for Pokemon and for Final Fantasy, so I could get all the
Mm.
secrets that were also included, and
Mm-hmm.
so definitely for those two games, I have like um, my Final Fantasy 10, 11. I have those things back there somewhere. I got Pokemon for like 3, and I got some other Brady games, actual guides that show you,
Yeah.
what to do.
And so I will use a guide. I mean, so it definitely depends on like what game I'm playing. Like, I'm about to pull out a walkthrough for Arc the Lad because I feel like I'm in
Mm.
the end game. And when I first played through, I found the boss room immediately. And I was like, okay, bet. And I was like, but I'm not strong enough. So I need to grind around here a little bit to, up some levels, learn some more skills, and then I'll go back and fight them. But now I'm lost and I can't find my way back to the boss room. So I'm about to look it up. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I'll look stuff up if I just get frustrated too. I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I did my best. But I do like a good like overview thing. It's like, hey,
Mm.
here's everything in this area, not necessarily where it is, but here are the things you can find.
Yeah, I think I want to go back to that, just buying the book. Like, I want to play Final
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy VII, the original version again. I want to
Mm-hmm.
like get the book and kind of go back and uh see what all is there. And I'm gonna play 9. I think I have 9, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Now, in the 80s and 90s, they made games, they didn't care about you.
They did not give a
They
fuck.
didn't. There
Yo,
was
this shit is
one
impossible. Because what was that one Lion King game? It was like,
The
oh, we
Lion
made it hard
King.
on purpose.
Yes. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that came from the arcade versions of those games. They didn't want
Mm-hmm.
you to win. They just
Right.
wanted to for you to have those quarters that to put in the quarters.
We want you to keep
Uh,
playing. It always comes back to capitalism. We always want your money.
yeah. So difficulty really meant that replayability
Mm-hmm.
um, when games were shorter, and
Mm-hmm.
they really because if you're there for 3 hours at the arcade, then I only got 25 cents from you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, and modern games, they are longer, more story driven, more
Mm-hmm.
choices, and this audience now includes more casual gamers. More
Mm-hmm.
people 40 and up are playing. And a lot of these people have actually grew up with a console in their hand.
Right.
Um, but I just want to, but yeah, those games in the 90s, Earthworm Jim, Comic Zone, um,
Mm-hmm.
Lion King, Aladdin, um, The Little Mermaid, Echo the Dolphin. I saw this playthrough of Echo. What was it? Playthrough. I saw this little thing while people were talking about Echo the Dolphin. They were talking about how they're about to remake it, and they showed the old thing. And I was watching. I was like, "That's how you did that? You had to push a. You're underwater. You're a dolphin. You had to push a rock.
Mm-hmm.
You had to use a rock to push yourself down as currents are sweeping up. You had to roll that rock this way. I am an 8-year-old little boy. I don't know nothing about
I
currents.
don't think like this.
I don't know you had to like roll that rock all the way down there to open up, the little
Breaking up, Jared.
crystal thing. Oh, sorry. Am I better now? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, better now.
Yeah, and you had to. I
Oh,
I
breaking up
wasn't.
again. Frozen again.
Yeah, so I wasn't thinking that way with Echo the Dolphin, and that was just they just made those games that hard. You had to have like a video gaming degree to beat these games. like I don't even remember a game that I beat before Final Fantasy VIII because it wasn't Sonic.
Mm.
I did not beat Sonic. Even
Oh,
though I
hell
played
no.
it, even though I played it all the time. I didn't beat Mario, even though I played it all the time. I think that Final Fantasy
Mm-hmm.
VIII was the first game because I kept going at it, even though I was playing that game wrong. I played that game wrong because I wasn't using the GFs to junction my abilities.
Mm.
Like I think did I tell the story before? I did not use the
Yeah.
GFs to junction my abilities, and
Like
I was
it was a whole part of the game that you just didn't use that was supposed to make the game easier. Yeah.
yeah. So you're supposed to get that at this one. This four when I'm in that castle I'm talking to you about
Mm-hmm.
where you can unlock the thing. I'm reading that and I was like, unlock what? Did I figure it out that you're supposed to junction the GFs to get access to explode, magic, summon? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? And then when you junction GFs, you could junction it with magic so that you could be resistant or add things to your magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is I've been playing this game wrong the whole game for
It could have been
what?
two, it could have been 60% easier.
Right? No, 100% easy because I jumped and I leveled up so much, like doing it the extra hard way because I had to level up more because I wasn't using any of the extra stuff. I had to level up more.
Mm-hmm.
I leveled up so much that the rest of the boss, when I figured it out, it was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
That first play, I was
Mm-hmm.
like at max level, and yeah, I like blew through the rest of the game. I was like, when did they tell you this? But yeah, I didn't. I think that was the first game that I ever beat, um,
Yeah.
in the 80s and 90s.
I can't remember the first game I ever beat because I didn't like I did not beat a lot of games.
It's exactly. I wasn't beating games. Toomba,
Yeah.
no. Sonic, no. Mario, no. I would skip to the end of Mario just to see if I could do it. No.
Like the last like the one that sticks out of my memory is like I had a dot hack sign game, like
Mm.
the first series, the dot hack sign games. There's like Outbreak, Infection, something else, and I beat that. But I only remember beating it after I got a memory card and I could like save it because that was
Mm.
a long as it was like a 4 disc kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I think that helped me out too. Those memory cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Demarcus. I think that's where we're going to end that conversation. That was a good conversation. I didn't think
Yeah,
that was
that
going
was
to be
pretty
that
good. I
good.
enjoyed that.
I really
I
thought
miss
that
video games.
you miss video games
I
as
miss
you
like
have the PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch looking at you.
I miss having the time
Daddy.
to game. I
Yeah.
miss I miss being able to wake up on Saturday morning and just start gaming and nobody bother.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. Um, do you think we have time for a question today?
uh
We're at the 30-minute mark right here.
I know. Uh I'd rather not. Let's do a
Okay.
question tomorrow.
Cool. Tomorrow. All right. Well, in that's the case, go ahead and follow us everywhere. DeMarcus, that's what I did. I made a Substack for us.
What's a Substack?
Child, I do not know. But I made a Substack for us. It's supposedly it's another social media thing where I could
Mm-hmm.
find people and have them listen to us. So I have a
Mm-hmm.
Substack now. So you can find us
All
on
right.
Substack at Black Geek Energy. You'll find us at all the social media networks at Black Geek Energy because we are there. Um, yeah, Demarcus, do you have any final words? Oh, subscribe to our Patreon and buy our
Yeah, man.
merch.
Mm-hmm. 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 Um Final words. Man, like video game, like everything doesn't have to be easy in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the best things in life are hard. Like some of the best things that you will acquire in your life are going to be hard to get. And if you always run away from challenges, you always turn your back on challenges, then you will never grow as a person.
Mm.
So play the hard games, play them on at least normal mode and
Yeah.
not easy mode. You know, enjoy in if you already know you're a casual gamer and you're there for the story, play the casual games.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy a game that is known for being hard and then be like, why isn't this game easy? Know your role, stay in your lane.
I think that you should, even if you're a casual gamer, you can, if you want to
give the
experience something, you can experience something.
give the hard things a try to help you
Yeah,
appreciate the casual games even more.
right, right. All right, well, that is the end of Black Geek Energy. We'll see you next week.
All right, BG out.